It is sometimes useful to change the thickness of columns so that they overlap, but you can see them both. So for example, over here we've got something which can be referred to as a bullet chart. So what you'll see is the budget is the blue thick line, actual is this dark line here, and it's very easy to see that in this case the actual is higher than budget, here it's less, etc. The problem is when you set this up originally, so I'm going to go insert, we'll do our columns, it looks something like that. Now if we right click on this and say format data series, the only way we can change the size is with this gap width. But notice that if I change the size of one series, you'll see that both actually change size. So there is no easy way to change just the one series size. So in order to do this, we need to then use one of two tricks, and the one is to use something called error bars. So firstly we're going to overlap these, so I'm just going to say overlap, and again it doesn't help much if you don't have the different sizes, because for example this one here you can't see what the budget was. But what we're going to do now is, while we clicked on this actual, go to design, and you'll see there's an item here called error bars. We're going to use the percentage, so I'm going to click on percentage, and you'll see there's just little error bars that appear there. When I click on them, you've got a couple of options, so you can choose that the error bars goes both ways. So this is giving you a 5% error up and down. I'm going to say only go down, and please go down 100%. So you've got a long straight line there. The reason this works though is because if you go here, you'll see we've got the line width, which is currently 0.75. But I can actually increase it, and you'll see the width of the line now makes it look like a column. So that's good. It's still not quite what we want, but it's there. So the problem we have is that the orange is overlapping. So we can use another one of our tricks. Just right click on the orange, you can say format data series, and when I come here I'm going to say don't fill that one. And you'll see now what has happened is there is a series here, we just haven't filled it, and all we're showing is the error bar related to that series. So it looks like we've created two different sized columns, but it's actually the error bars of one series and the series actual of the other.